Well, a lot of us love getting lost in a good summer read, and Eliza Knight has a new novel that takes readers back to one of the most memorable years in American history. And she's joining us today to tell us about her book, Lost in the Summer of '69. So welcome to the show. It's so great to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here today, especially because the book came out today. So
Today.
this is like a fun celebration.
Well, congratulations. But I asked you, I'm like, I know this isn't your first book. How many have you written? And you said 99.
Yes.
Can you imagine? I can't imagine writing one book. So congratulations on this book.
Thank
you.
you.
Let's talk about the title. I know you like to write about historical fiction, but why did you settle on this year, 1969?
1969 was such an amazing year in this country and also across the world, really. It was a turning point in history, especially for us here. We had a lot of civil rights things going on, women's rights. The Vietnam War was still happening, so there was a lot of, make love, not war stuff during that summer. But it was also a huge turning point with music and rock and roll and the way people played music, the way they danced to music, and it was sort of like a revolution, like a freedom revolution, I feel like.
Yeah, well, tell me a little bit about the book and the inspiration behind it.
So it's a multi-generational novel, and there's 3 points of view, a grandmother, a mother, and a teenage daughter who's just graduated from high school. And Eleanor, who has just turned 69, was recently diagnosed with early signs of dementia. As a young 20-something, she was a musician, but she gave up that career to raise a family. And now that she is widowed and she's facing the loss of memory, she wants to sort of relive her youth. And there just so happens to be an incredible lineup of concerts going on in the summer of 1969. So she takes off and sort of forgets, or maybe on purpose doesn't tell anyone that she's leaving. And so her daughter goes to pick her up for her birthday dinner. And her mom is gone. And she's thinking, oh my gosh, is she lost? Like, what's going on? She finds a couple of clues, but she doesn't really know what they mean. But when she presents them to her daughter, her teenager is like, oh my gosh, these are all concerts. These are rock and roll songs. What's going on? So they realize that Grandma has run away to sort of join some music festivals.
Love it.
Yeah, and they go on a road trip to find her. And it's a really fun book, but also a book about self-discovery. And that at any age you can really relive your dreams.
Yes, and I know this sounds like an amazing book. What do you hope that people get out of it once they turn that last page?
Well, first and foremost, I always love to entertain, so I hope people really enjoy it. But I think the thing that I really want people to get out of it is that it really doesn't matter how old you are. You can try something new. You can redo something that happened earlier in your life. So basically just, live your dreams. There's nothing stopping you, and age especially is not stopping anyone.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I know you live right here in Tampa Bay, and so you have 2 talks that are coming up that people can go to. One of them is at the Gilded Page, that's in Tarpon Springs. That's on June 15th. And then you have another one at Oxford Exchange, that's Sunday, June 28th. So do you like doing those where you get to kind of interact with your readers?
I love doing that. I like to be able to meet readers and talk to them about the book. I also love when they ask me questions and we can get into a conversation. Writing is a really lonely job. I sit in my office most of the time working, and so getting out in the world and getting to talk to people about the books and the characters and just a general love of reading is really fun.
Yeah, so I'm sure you're already working on the next book. Yeah, what year are you kind of looking at for the next one?
So my next book is multiple eras as well as 1960. So I have a story kind of in the 1500s, and then it's mixed with a 1960s and a modern day.
Amazing.
It's like a gothic historical disaster mashup, but I can't say more than that right now.
Well, I can't wait to hear about it. So thank you so much for coming on. And if you want to find out more, you can head to her website, elizaknight.com. And the book is out today. Go grab it.
Congratulations. It's so exciting. It's out today.